All right. Hey, I want to tell a quick story about my weight loss, fitness journey, weight maintenance, how I eat, blah, 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 and how I'm intentionally maintaining my weight and making myself stronger for the older I get, the stronger I will be. Because if it's the Most High's will and He gives me the gift, I'm going to get older and older. And I know that it runs in my family, and the women in my family, long life and health and strength and longevity run in my family. So I just want to enhance that even further and make it even better of a situation for myself and for my children. So that being said, I first noticed that I was too big for me to be comfortable with. I think it was April 2017. April 2017. I thought it's different how you look in the mirror. And then you see yourself in a picture and it's like, whoa, who is that? I don't know what makes that happen, but I saw myself in a picture that made me decide, okay, this is too big. And for some people, it might not be, but for me and my comfort level and my body, it was too big. The highest that I ever weighed myself was 176 pounds. I am 5'6.5", and right now I maintain around 150 pounds, 149, 150 when I do weigh myself. And how I got to that is this story. So in the years leading up to that picture in 2017, I just, I was thicker than I am now, and I was comfortable with it. I didn't see a need to change. My health was fine, and like I said, I hadn't seen that picture yet. When I go back and look at stuff and I'm just like, wow. Because I'm a person, I will go on a fast every now and then. When I need to put this flesh in check and rededicate myself to the Most High and just let this body know that it doesn't control me, but I control it, I will go on a fast. And so I knew that I was able to do that. And so after I saw that picture, I was like, oh, I need to put this body in check. And I did go on a fast. And so the way, it might have been since 2017 or a little bit after, but the way I have been maintaining my weight in general is by intermittent fasting. Because once I lost that weight from the fast, I knew I would just go right back to being the size that I was if I continued to eat how I was eating. So I knew that I could restrict myself from eating. And what I did was start just eating one meal a day at that time, or either I just started eating later in the day. Eventually, and I don't know when, because I've been doing this for years now, eventually it just became, I'm not a breakfast eater and I'm not a lunch eater. Every now and then on weekends, especially on Shabbat gatherings, and if we're eating together, then I'll eat a little bit early. It's usually like 2:00 on Shabbat. But other than that, I'm usually not eating until after 5 or 6 p.m. I don't set myself a specific window, like 4 hours of feeding and 20 hours of fasting. I just eat dinner and onward. And I stop at a certain point. Like once I brush my teeth and floss for the night, then that's it. So that's what I do. And that did help maintain my weight and bring my weight down. However, my body was not in a situation, or was not in a physical condition in which I thought that it looked how I wanted it to look. Like when I looked in the mirror, I saw one thing, but then I go back and look at pictures and I was just like, ooh, like that's not right. And I don't know how well familiar anyone is with the term skinny fat, but that's definitely what I was. I was not as big as I was, but I was super duper soft and like really didn't have any muscle. And it's really messed up sometimes, because I would take pictures and I'm thinking, I look so cute. These pictures are about to be the bomb. And then I go back and look at them, I'm like, this is not that cute. At least not to me, because I didn't feel or look how I wanted to, how I thought I looked in my mind. So that being said, after years of intermittent fasting, it was, I think, September of 2023. I was with my sister and my daughters and her daughter, and we were going out in the town. I had these cute outfits that I had gotten made when I was in Ghana, and me and my daughters wore them. And mine was like, like a strapless, and it had elastic here, and it pressed in on me here and here. And I mean, I thought I was too cute that day. Like my hair and my face and everything was, and my outfit was cute. But then I looked at these pictures and I was just like, ugh, like look how this outfit, this elastic is like pressing in on my chest. And it's like my body just had no resistance. It was just like, and so probably within a week, I had a Planet Fitness membership. I was like, it's time to do it. Like I had been saying that I wanted to do it, but it was like, you know what? Now's the time. So I joined Planet Fitness and I was going there for a few months, several months, maybe till like January, February. And I committed to it. I was going, but I didn't like going in there. I didn't like touching machines everybody was touching and having to wipe everything off and people sweating. And I didn't have any friends going with me. I didn't really have accountability like that. So it just was not my scene. But I got stronger during that time. I did. And that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to become stronger. And my goal is to be a strong, healthy, vibrant, beautiful, fit 80, 90, 70, 100, 60, whatever year old, like 42 and onward. I just want to get stronger and more healthy as I age. And that's what I decided I'm going to do. So I could see myself getting stronger and I was building muscle, but I still had like this layer of chub, you know, coating the muscle all over. So I wasn't like getting smaller, and that's to be understood because I was doing mostly weight training. I wasn't doing much cardio at all because that wasn't fun. I like lifting weights, and I never thought about weight training until I started watching YouTube fitness videos. So I started doing that. And then I think in February or March, I invested in my own dumbbells, like adjustable weight dumbbells, and got those sent to my house. And so I also got myself a weight bench and I was like, goodbye Planet Fitness. So I bought out the rest of my contract there and I just started working out at home. And I'm staying devoted to it because I do not want to become, you know, like I know that if I don't make myself do it, then more and more time is going to go by the next, 3 months, a year gone by since I picked up a dumbbell. So I'm making sure not to do that. But like I said, I was coated with this layer of chub over my muscles. I knew I was getting stronger because of the things that I was able to do, the stamina that I had. I had never, I don't know when the last time, if ever, as an adult, I was able to do a full-on push-up. Or at least since I started having children, or maybe, I don't know, I was never trying really to work out. But I knew that once I had my youngest daughter and I got diagnosed with Graves' disease, a lot of my upper body strength went away. I had like really almost barely strength to pick up my child. Since then, it's not been that bad. And now that I'm maintaining my thyroid as well, it's better. But I had not been able to do a push-up. Like I could not push my own body weight up unless I was on my knees. But now I can do at least 10 push-ups. Like I can do push-ups and they're not all that, but I can do them. Not on my knees either, like regular push-ups. So I know that it's working, but it's like, okay, well, how am I going to maintain? So at this time, while I'm doing my weights and stuff, I'm hovering around 156 to 160. If, I decide to eat, or if it was my time of the month, I would definitely, eat my salty snacks and my chocolate things. And then also the water weight and all that. So balancing around that area. But as far as homeschool is concerned, I decided that I was going to implement cardio, like at-home workouts from YouTube with me and my daughters. And we do it every morning. So we started doing cardio and we're doing Grow with Joe. And then we also started doing some Juice and Toya when my nephew came over because I didn't want him to feel like we were just doing these girly workouts. But that was since like the beginning of September. It is now October 22nd, and I have lost that, it's not completely gone, but that layer of chub that was coating my body over the muscle that I was building has melted away. I'm now the size that I would have been like if I had just come off a week of only liquids or something. And I'm still not eating perfectly. I'm eating at the times I say, and I'm usually eating healthy foods. But like I said, I have my moments where I want chocolate or I want salty, crunchy things. But even if I had those moments and ate that stuff, I'm still around the 150. So it was the cardio that I was resisting so hard that has been the missing puzzle piece to this whole thing. So weightlifting and cardio. I mean, it's like I'm having the epiphany, but it's like, duh, like, of course these things work. And then plus me eating, doing the intermittent fasting. Those are the things that are working for me to keep me at this size that I'm comfortable at. I am getting stronger. Like, I've got muscles. I was looking at the back of my hair the other day, and I was like, whose shoulders is that holding up the mirror like that? Like, girl, is that your shoulders? Is that your shoulder blades? Like, look at, because I don't see myself from the back like that. But I was just so surprised. And even though there's still things that I want to fix, like, you know, little bits of chub here or there, I'm so much more comfortable in my skin now. I'm so much more comfortable just knowing now I've got a regimen that works for me. Not like, oh, I'm doing this, but I still don't feel, or worrying about what I eat. Like, if I eat this, okay, now I'm going to swell up in the next couple of days. Like, no, I'm not stressed about that type of stuff because I'm, number one, exercising and relieving my stress. And number two, knowing that the things that I'm doing work for me. So I am just so grateful. I give Yah all the glory for even teaching me anything about this lifestyle and giving me the determination to stick with it, because that is something I've been saying for years, that I want to be healthy and strong and prepare myself to be in old age. But I said, and this is something I've been saying, that I'm going to be the youngest old person that there ever was. And I got to start now. And so that's what I'm doing. And I just wanted to come out here and share that because I think it's a pretty interesting story, and right, we're all our stories. And so there's one of mine. And I hope you enjoyed this little story time and the pictures to go with it. And please subscribe. Please like this video. I am really trying to build my YouTube channel. So everyone who watches my videos, everyone who likes, subscribes, who just comes by for whatever reason, I'm grateful to you. So please share and come back for more, because I'll be back.